My time with him is the highlight of my day. I think he is my soulmate, best boyfriend ever, and future husband.
Hello, I'm Misao. I'm a Japanese matchmaker and provide a service where Australian single men and Japanese single women can meet. It's called Ozmatch. Ozmatch is not a dating site. All our members are serious about finding love and a long-term relationship. Today, I'd like to introduce one of our successful couples who met at Ozmatch and built a strong, trustworthy, and loving relationship between Australia and Japan. I hope this video will give you inspiration to find your future Japanese ideal partner. Hi, Tom-san. Hi, Aya-san. Thank you very much for coming today. I'm so excited to interview you today. You met at Ozmatch in 2020, and since then, you look very, very happy. So, Tom-san, has your life changed since you met Aya?
Comparing my life before and after meeting my partner is really like night and day. It's such a big difference. In my partner, I found someone who loves me, supports me, and really brings out the best in me, just as I bring out the best in her. She is always on my mind, and every day I think of the little gestures I can do to show her how much I love her. During these 7 months, we've grown very close, and we have progressed to discuss marriage and children. She's quickly become such a big part of my life that I can't really imagine life without her.
You can't imagine your life without Aya. What a romantic. So how about you, Aya?
Everything in my life changed. I want to talk about two big changes in my daily life. First, he sends me affectionate poem every day. Second, we talk for about 2 hours every day. Even on busy days, he always has time to talk with me. These are what I really love and thankful for him. I appreciate that he is trying to show me how much I mean to him. My time with him is the highlight of my day. I think he is my soulmate, best boyfriend ever, and future husband.
Soulmate, the best boyfriend ever, and future husband. So you sound like you've gotten everything you wanted. Aya, since you met Tom, for me, you look or your mind seemed like very, very calm. And you told me why on our last consultation. So would you please tell us why is that compared with your past relationship and the relationship with Tom?
When I met Japanese men, I tried to evaluate how much this guy likes me. So I was always not secure. Now I'm so secure with him. He makes me confident when he says, I love you because you are you. He treats me with respect.
So he said he loves you because you are you. It's nice. So Tom-san, there are plenty of dating sites out there and some are free. But our service is not free and we only introduce Japanese women, right? Can I ask you why you chose Ozmatch and why Japanese women?
I found with normal free ones, there's a computer sitting behind and recommending your picks, who's best for you. And yes, I find it much better when there's a real human behind that actually talks to the other people, and from that can give a much better recommendation who they think I'm compatible with. In terms of Ozmatch, they had you, Misao-san, and you're a real person behind the service. As to why I was looking specifically for Ozmatch, I did a specific search and I found you online. I've always had an interest in Japan and its culture. I really think my best long-term partner would be someone from a Japanese background.
Do you think Aya is how you imagine a Japanese woman would be?
Oh, Aya is everything I imagine and more.
Oh my God.
I found her, she's beautiful, charming, intelligent. Got strong family values, and I just feel very comfortable talking to her. And definitely.
Wow. And next question is Aya. So Aya, you are a beautiful woman. You could find a nice Japanese man in Japan. Why you contacted us and why you wanted to meet someone in Australia?
Okay, at first I was searching for someone nice in Japan, especially in my hometown. My parents want me to live in my hometown, and I thought it was what I wanted at first. However, I found myself interested in going abroad and experiencing different cultures through my trip to several countries. I thought it would be nice to find someone who lived overseas. And I visited Australia, and it was quite nice. And I heard it's nice working balance country, and I love it. And when I watched Ozmatchi's YouTube channel, I thought Misao-san was really brave woman who had started a new life in Australia, and a husband, beautiful husband there.
He is.
I realized this was something I wanted myself and signed up for Ozmatch service.
Thank you very much for mentioning my husband. He is charming and lovely, just like your Tom. So Tom-san, Aya told me that you've done so many things for understanding Aya and Japanese culture. Would you please tell us what you've done so far?
First, I'd like to mention that because I wasn't born in Australia myself, I came from another culture, so I realized the importance it is of accepting the cultural background of your partner. Keep that tradition alive as well. For me to better understand my partner. As I said, I've been interested in Japan, but since I met my current partner, it's gone up a lot more, my interest in Japan. So I do a lot of things, a bundle of books to read about Japanese culture, language studies. It's been a bit slow, but I will start escalating that again. Japanese cooking, well, the more basic recipes, I should say. Involved in the Japanese tea ceremonies, which I've done for a while now. So I got my kimono, and for Valentine's I got a yukata from my partner, which will be a lot more comfortable in this temperature.
Aya-san, not many men will take Japanese lesson or a tea ceremony lesson to understand their future partner. So how do you feel about Tom's gesture?
Oh, I'm so impressed what he has done for me. He was really willing to understand my culture, my language, and he said it is showing how much I mean to him. So to hearing that is make me so confident, and make me think. This is the one I want to be with for the rest of my life.
So Aya-san, long distance relationship is not easy. So did you have any difficult time, or do you have any difficulty now?
I've never spent time with him in person, and we haven't any physical contact like hugging, but I feel he's the one. So.
Okay, then what is your 2020 dream?
I can't wait the day I can meet him in person and do everything with him. I also want to talk with him, staring in his beautiful eyes.
Tom-san, you told me you found the benefit of long-distance relationship. Yeah? So would you please tell us what they are?
Even though we have spent some time apart, and we will still spend some time apart, we do get to know each other really, really well. It's not like a a normal internet site, you chat a little bit, then you meet someone, and then you find out later on, oh, I'm not really compatible with that person. We have developed a really deep and meaningful understanding of each other, and we know what we want, and we know how well we fit together. So I think that's a great foundation to build a lifelong relationship. In terms of the waiting period we got to do, it helps that we talk a lot daily and we do stuff. I've also said this to our partner as well. See the time we spend apart now. It's just a little drop in the ocean compared to our lifetime together. So yes, it might feel a little bit like a wait now, but you know, you got to think long term. If you spend a life together, it's a very small portion of your life.
Tom-san, through your experience with Aya, is there any advice to give Australian single men who are looking for a relationship with Japanese women?
Show an appreciation and understanding of their cultural background. You may not have to do like me, go completely absorb yourself in the Japanese culture, and I don't think their partner would expect that as well. They might appreciate it, but they wouldn't expect it. Sort of more like a mix part of their culture into your own. Don't force your own culture onto them, and without acknowledging that. You can start with little things, and I'm sure if you want to learn more, your partner will be more than happy to help and teach you. The second thing, it comes back to what you said also again and again, Ms. Alsan, and that's this Japanese females, if I may say that, may not be so used to receiving a lot of open affection and clear emotions in Japan. I would say don't be afraid to compliment your partner. If she looks nice and dressed nice, give her a compliment. I think your Japanese partner would love being recognized and that you openly express your feelings for them. I always compliment my partner, which I don't find hard because I find it beautiful. I know she appreciates it a lot. The other thing the last thing I want to say is, if you want to see a Japanese female, don't be afraid to start talking to someone that's located overseas, because you have nothing to lose but everything to gain. It's rare to find your perfect match without having met a number of females first. It's sort of like a numbers game. The more people you meet, the easier it is to find that person for you. If you're going to limit yourself, and I can understand there's a certain convenience in it, if you just want to meet someone that's already in Australia, there's not a lot here. There is a lot more overseas. And it comes back to the numbers game. See more people and you have a higher chance of finding your perfect match. If you don't find one overseas, well, at least you try that aspect and you know that for the future. But not trying that from the start, that just means you limit yourself a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Aya, through your experience with Tom-san, is there any advice that you'd like to give to Japanese single women who'd like to meet someone in Australia?
At first, I was not confident of myself. I was wondering, I can meet someone nice in Australia. Once I met him, I knew it is the person I really wanted to meet. So if they are interested in meeting Australian men, please be confident and not to hesitate to talk to them openly. We can be really strong when we have someone important. So be open and positive. Don't underestimate yourself and make your dream come true.
Tom-san and Aya-san, thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for sharing your story, your experience to us. You proved that people can build a strong, trustworthy and loving relationship with long-distance relationship. So congratulations, and I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this video. The interview was taken 4 months ago, and at that time we decided not to show their faces. But 4 months ago, Tom and Aya, they have completed their journey with Ozmatch, and now they are on the path to marry, and they are happy to share their photo. They haven't met in real life yet because the border has been closed since last year. So that means for this photo is not real. I made it using photo editing app. So people might say, oh, this is a fake. But for them, this is not a fake. This is a real. You may think it's a crazy thing to make a commitment to someone whom you haven't met in real life yet. But our successful couples have kept showing us that you can make a strong bond without physical connection. All of our successful couples talk everything every night online. They introduce their partner to their parents, their children, their friends. They plan for the future, and actually they do it, such as finding a new apartment to live in together. Or some Japanese, they enrolled at university in Australia and they started studying online to find a good job when they come to Australia. So you can see they are not talking the talk but walking the walk. Each couples are very practical. They are not dreaming. They are turning plan into a reality, and I'm very proud of them. I hope this video gave you an inspiration to find your ideal Japanese future partner. If you like this, please click like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day.